Good morning and welcome to 2020 Individual Orar.
Hello, my name is Giovanna Carrasco and I study in Santiago II.
Okay, Giovanna, let's begin.
Okay, so in the picture we can see that there are some graduates and one student is it's receiving her diploma for her high school, or that's what it seems. Apparently the one that's giving the diploma, it's like the principal or something like that. There are many people that maybe are the ones that have the most power inside the school. And as we can see, it's like a big ceremony because there are even like big screens in the background, and there are a lot of seats, and maybe we could say that it's a high school graduation, because here in Mexico our graduations are very different. They are big but not that big, and even though it's an important event, it's not like the most important event you have. And in this case, I don't think we can see like parents and family. We can only see teachers, the podium, the students and all of that. Even we can see flowers. And actually this graduation seems to be like a really recent one, because as I said before, there are screens, so I don't think it's a graduation that happens many years ago, so it can be really recent. Also, as we can see, apparently there are a lot of different people in the graduation, and actually we can see that there are a lot of like teachers, but like many teachers, and they are dressed really formal, obviously because of the ceremony. And you can see, or maybe we could say that they are really young, but like the students are really young, obviously, but the teachers, there are young teachers and they are old ones. There's like an elderly man, and actually there are two elderly men, and there's one lady that's receiving the diploma, but there are other two people, or the other two persons that are women. Well, they're women, and they both are really young, but we can tell in the background of the picture that there are other students that are ladies. So maybe, it's maybe, this school can be only a school for women, because there are a lot of women and I cannot see any men. So maybe this is a school that's just made for women. And the color of the clothes that they're wearing, it's blue. Well, it's black, but the students and one teacher have like little blue details, and obviously these details can be like the color of the school, what it identifies them as, as a unity. And also, well, obviously the graduates are wearing this like formal uniform that they tend to use in America, because here in Mexico we don't use those. It's like a different ceremony from that. So yeah, that's what I think.
Do you think that graduating high school is the most important event in a teen life?
I just think that graduating high school is important, but I don't think it's like the most important thing you can do when you're a teen. There are a lot of events that can help you, or that they are more important to you. There are people that do not graduate high school, or that even do not graduate or do not enter high school because they don't have the money they need to, or they just do not have the resources and they don't do high school. But I repeat, I don't think the high school and graduating high school is like the most important thing in your life. It is important to have high school, but it's not the most important thing that you can accomplish during your teen life.
What do you think is the next step after graduating high school?
Well, I think that depends a lot on the on the person that's graduating. Some people take a gap year, they volunteer. Some others enter straight into college, and that's fine too. You can do whatever you think it's good for you and that it's not affecting you in a negative way. I think it depends a lot on how you've been raised and what you want to, because maybe you still don't know what you want to do in college and you need a gap year, and that's fine. I mean, you're not forced to do whatever, you're not forced to do something that you don't want to. So I think that's fair enough. And I think that maybe you can go to work a little bit, maybe study another language, learn another language, or dedicate to other things. I think it really depends on what you want to do and what are your plans for your life.
Do you think that graduating makes you an adult?
Yes or no? I think that graduating, well, in case of legal stuffs and all of that, well, yeah, you're like 18 and now you're an adult now, like legally. But I don't think you're truly an adult until you really give like a huge step in your life, And maybe for from some students, graduating, it's not that big step. So I think graduating does not make you an adult unless you have lived through to be an adult. Maybe it can help you to maturate and to grow up and to be a better person, but that doesn't make you complete adult. And even, especially talking about Mexico, because in Mexico, once you turn 18, it's not like you're gonna go out of your home. You're just gonna be there and you're gonna study, but you're still gonna be in your home. But in America, that's different. You turn 18, you go to college, and you get away from your parents, you get another life, you start to growing up more, you start to be like someone more, growing in a more individual way. But that does not happen in Mexico. You can be like 20, 23, and you'll still be living with your parents, and that's not wrong. But at the end of the day, I think that that's something that it's holding you and that it keeps you from outside the world, so you don't really understand how it works and you don't really get these challenges of life. So maybe that's what, in order to become an adult, you need those challenges to just keep growing, So
thank you very much, and that's all.